Hey, hey, hey. Guys, it's Coach Kimberle here, and it is Thursday. I don't know what day it is, the 7th of March, and we are marching forward. We're 7 days into this challenge, and here I am coming to you live at 7:42 p.m. Yes, it's been a busy day, but guess what? That doesn't stop me, and it shouldn't stop you, because you are committed to moving forward. So tonight I'm coming to you. We've been talking about a lot of things over these last 7 days. I can't believe it's already been 1 week since we've been together every single day. So tonight I'm going to talk a little bit about this, what we're doing this March forward. For those of you that may be just joining us new for the very first time, you've missed our broadcast, you've missed our conversations. I just want to remind you, the first day we came and we introduced the mission of marching forward. We talked about how life may present challenges, how things come up, but you are still committed to moving forward. Hey, Virginia, welcome, welcome, welcome. I know I'm much later than normal, so I may get my normal group on and then maybe not. But I know there's this wonderful thing called replay. So if you're coming to us live, welcome. If you're replay, put it in the comments section and let me know that you are coming live or you're replaying and still listening to the message today. So over this past week, we've talked about everything from discipline. We've talked about things about building goals. We've talked about visualization. We've talked about a lot of things that are going to help you on your track to moving forward. Hello, Kristen. And when you think about what we need to do to march forward, it takes a concerted effort. It takes a decision, which is our discussion, I believe, on day 3. How important it is for you to make a decision about marching forward in your life. Hey, Vignette. It's been so long since I've seen you. Miss you, girly. Miss running the pavement with you. Listen, hey, Jeffrey. So nice to see you as well. Thanks for joining. Listen, we're talking about the fact of marching forward. I know that I've made a commitment, not only just in the month of March, but in my life, to march forward with you guys. And so over the next 31 days, which was March 1st through the last day of the month, that's exactly what we're doing. And tonight, I'm going to come to you and talk to you a little bit about consistency. Yes, I said consistency. Hey, Teresa, my buddy in Illinois, my martial arts sister from years ago. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. And tonight, I'm talking about this whole concept of consistency. Hey, Eric Faulkner, brother. Love you. Listen, we are here talking about the power of consistency. And I want you to know, consistency isn't rocket science, guys. It's commitment. Now, when you've gone through the process of setting a goal, you visualize yourself actually achieving the goal. You put things in place to discipline yourself so that you can actually make it happen. The key is being committed, but also being consistent. And if you don't know, consistent is all about making those regular repeated steps over and over again, day in and day out. There's no success that can be had without consistency. So I'm here to tell you that my name is consistency, and I'm related to success. And we hang out more than once in a while. We hang out on a regular basis. And it takes that kind of commitment in order for you to see success. So if you have anything in your heart and mind that you want to do, you got to get consistent. The reality is what you do every day matters more than what you do once in a while. They say that what you do sometimes is how you do all things. So we have to think about not only what message we put out to the world and how we live and how we act, but are we consistent? Can people depend on you? Do they know you're going to show up and that you're going to do what you say you're going to do over and over again? Consistency is the key. Now, great things are done by a series of small breakthroughs, of small things happening. For those of you that are looking to change your health, guess what? You're not going to lose that 20 pounds by going to the gym once in a while. It's going to take consistent, repeated behavior over and over and over again. Just like you can't build $1 million business by simply picking up the phone every now and then, or reaching out and connecting with people every now and then. You have to understand that consistency is essential. and nothing is achieved without it. And when you think about the law of consistency, it goes into, do you have the heart to do this thing over and over and over again? I talked earlier this week about how important it is to master the mundane. Hey, Elise. Welcome, Stephanie. Good to see you guys. We have to realize that sometimes our biggest reason that we struggle is because we're inconsistent. When you're not consistent, you cannot expect to win the game. You cannot expect to, I just came from a track meet. Those athletes that I coach out there, I tell them all the time, we have to do this thing over and over and over again if you want to see success. You don't train hard today and then expect to win the 100. You got to train hard over and over again. We train in practice like we train on race day. And so I want you to realize that consistency is more important than perfection. I talk often about progress and how important it is to make that progress. But if you're persistent, you'll get it. But if you are consistent, you're going to keep it. So the question is, what do you want out of your life? Are you looking to just do something occasionally and hope that it grows and to develop into something magnificent? Or are you looking to actually build something that's going to change your life, whether it's improving your health, building your health? Hey, Regina, welcome, welcome. So excited to see you on the call tonight. Consistency is everything, and there's true power in that consistency. And I love it. If you want to be taken seriously, be consistent in your attitude, in your actions. People know what they're dealing with when you come to the table or when you come to the situation. Guys, I know how important that is because I've built this in my life. And again, it's not about perfection. It's simply refusing to give up and do those small steps over and over again. And I'll tell you, when it comes to consistency, the success is in the steps. It's in the steps. It's not necessarily at the finish line. It's the steps. Consistency is the steps that keeps you going over and over again so that you make it to the finish line. That finish line called health, that finish line called a smaller waistline, the finish line called bigger muscles. Whatever your goal is, that finish line is building that big business that you've been working on. I see Cynthia on the call. Welcome, welcome. I know, Cynthia, you can't build your business. You can't make that $1 million enterprise without making those phone calls and setting those appointments and getting in front of people. And that's with anything. Just like learning and growing, we have to be consistent. So guys, tonight, that was my message. And if you think about it, it's been a building block series that I've talked about as it relates to where we are and where we want to be. So when you build consistent practices, when you are disciplined, when you actually set the goal, when you visualize, when you commit like there's no other, you will see success. So I'm excited to be marching forward with each of you. And I'll tell you, this continues. Today is day 7. We still have rest of the month left. So guys, keep joining me. Invite your friends and family to join. Maybe there's a message here that they can benefit from. Hey, Christine, welcome, girl. I'm excited to see you. Listen, Christine and I are doing a workshop this weekend about healthy living, but this is about your environmental health. And I'll tell you, it's going to be mind-blowing and it's going to change the way you live. So join us if you can. We're going to be in Old Town Temecula, 11 o'clock on Saturday. Just want to plug that real quick. So what we do, I'm going to say this as I get prepared to close out. We are what we do. Excellence then is not an act, but it's a habit. Let me repeat that. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but instead it's a habit. So build a habit of consistency and watch your life change. Hey guys, I hope by now you've gotten up, you've gotten active, and you got moving. And I want to remind you that you were made to be fit. Thanks for joining me. See you tomorrow as we talk about doing what you love. Tomorrow the topic is do what you love. And we're going to expand on that so that you can really think about that and how it relates to your life. All right, good night. See you tomorrow. Mwah.